want to let them know that you are operating from an open store.
This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sebastian Johnson.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast Live. Are you looking for a place filled with vibrant art, meaningful gifts, and a beautiful place beautiful things, pieces around the world? Well, one might be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Julia Zagar, founder of the Eyes Gallery. Julia, how's it going?
It's going well, actually. If the weather keeps itself together.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited to learn all about you and your company, Julia. Please tell us about your business.
Well, we're a unique collection of eclectic jewelry, folk art, and clothing. We specialize in color and the handmade. Very wonderful treat to come in here.
I can't wait to visit. How did you get into this industry?
Well, I studied art a long time ago, and then went into the Peace Corps instead of a war corps with my husband, and we were sent to Peru in South America. And Peru is one of the only countries that has alpaca yarn. And we were sent up into the mountains to work with artisans developing products made of alpaca yarn in there, and that they knit and wove. So we became specialists in developing, sizing, how it's shipped, new products, and learned, of course, a tremendous amount in the process.
I'm sure. What would you say some of the myths or misconceptions in your industry are?
Well, I was trying to think of that when I read the questions. Actually, people think that having something handmade is expensive, which it doesn't have to be. It could be, $2.50. They're products made by hand in paper, in cloth, in oilcloth, on mirror, certainly in clothing. And then we can go up to special items made by artists who have a good reputation or an incredible reputation, and it goes into thousands of dollars for one of their pieces.
Well, we know marketing is the heart of every business, right? So who exactly is your target audience, and how do you attract them?
Oh, that's interesting. Well, we're open here on South Street 7 days a week from 11 to 7, and we are on all the social media. We do have a website. We have a mailing list that goes out to everybody, and we're very pleasant to talk to. So you're invited.
Beautiful. I can already tell. Lovely person you are. Out of curiosity, Julia, have you ever thought about doing your own podcast?
Oh, no, I haven't. I'm relying on you, Sebastian.
I'll steer the ship then.
Yeah.
So when you're not so busy at the shop outside of work, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I am an artist. I do work when I can, but I also love to travel, and I love to cook. And I do all three.
Good. Well, please tell our listeners one thing they should remember about the Eyes Gallery.
Well, I was cooking at home at 9:30 in the morning, 2022, when I got a phone call that my next door neighbor, Jim's Steaks, was burning down, which meant that I was burning too.
Oh, no.
That was quite a shock, of course. The whole street and all the neighbors stood around and watched 5 big fire engines pour lots of water into the buildings. And finally did get, after 24 hours did get the fire under control. So that was a shock and changed our lives because I could not go back into that building. But as it turned out, it was pretty good because I made an arrangement with my neighbor that he could buy my building and I could move into another spot across the street. So lucky. That was lucky.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You better watch out when cooking. That's for sure.
I tried cooking that went on fire. Gym steaks.
Gym steaks.
They're all renovated and they're actually beautiful. The whole
I've walked by and I've gone in. Yeah, it's beautiful what they've done over there.
And they have helped. The Magic Gardens has helped renovate all the mosaics that my husband did. So you could go into Jim Steaks and walk up the 3 flights and see art as well as eating a good sandwich.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. And that's a good partner to have. I mean, a delicious partner to have. Is there anything you'd want to tell our listeners, one thing that they should remember about Eyes Gallery?
Well, I'd like to make sure that they know of our new address, which is 327 South Street, across the street from TLA Theater, Theater of Living Arts, and diagonally across the street from where we were on 4th and South. So we are on the 300 block of South Street, and everyone is welcome. As I said, we're open 7 days a week, and we're very friendly.
Yeah. And how can they learn more about your company?
Well, we are on all the social media, as I mentioned. And if you want to put your name on our mailing list, we certainly will send you all our information.
Excellent, Julia. Well, I really appreciate you being on the show. We wish you and your company the best moving forward, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpcentercity.com. That's gnpcentercity.com or call 215-305-8543.